Emily and I had a chance to go to Silver Springs, New York. We talked with Harley and Reilly Klein. They run Silver Lake Sunnies. They're two FFA girls that are growing sunflowers to help their career. All right, today we're with Reilly. And where are we?
We are in Silver Springs, New York at Silver Lake Sunnies Sunflower Field.
This is so cool. And I mean, to describe this is maybe more of a lake community area?
Yes, it's pretty rural. We have a population of maybe 3,000 in our town.
Mm-hmm. And is this the family ground here?
Yes, it is.
And
yep.
how did this thing get started?
We were actually with my mom working on a work event up at Empire Farm Days in Seneca Falls, and we had to go and pick up some popcorn for the food booth that they were doing, and it took us to this basically tourist farm, and they had a huge sunflower field, and I just remember my sister and I running through them and thinking, this is so cool. I was 14 at the time. This was 3 years ago.
You were just a kid.
I was. I just graduated high school, so this is a while ago, and it was just so cool, and I just thought we really wanted to be able to do something like that around here. Also, at that time, I wasn't a super motivated individual.
What?
I really just did not want to do anything. I was a grumpy teenage girl.
Come on.
Just like hated life. And so that field just made me so happy and made me feel some type of way that I just wanted.
What about it?
It was just so colorful and so yellow, and it just made me happy. And it was just a automatic release of like serotonin. I was just so happy to be there. It was so much fun, and so we decided we wanted to do something like that closer to home because we had never seen anything like that around here.
So doing it and making a business out of it are two different things. I mean, did
Absolutely.
you know you were going to make a stand with it?
Not at first. At first it was just an idea. And then we came home and I was talking to my mom about it, and we thought we could really actually do something with it. I had kind of thought about going into agritourism as a career. And slowly we started to form this business idea that we would plant a few acres of them, and then we built our roadside stand out of an old hay wagon on our dairy farm. We ripped it apart and completely built it.
Is it a lot of work?
Absolutely.
So what's the hardest part? Is it actually like working the ground, getting them planted, raising them, or is it actually selling them?
Selling them and dealing with people is actually my favorite part of it.
Really?
The hardest part is
You
planning.
like people?
I do like people.
Huh.
I'm a big people person.
Okay.
Sometimes. The hardest part is definitely planting and figuring out where you're going to plant them and the timing. Because we do staggered plantings, and we plant about once every week for a few months so we can extend our season.
Smart.
The hardest part is making sure it's down to a T, and we still don't have it all figured out. We're still experimenting. This is only our 3rd year.
It looks good.
We try our best.
I get it. So like these are planted first, and then
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Do you ever get hit by a golf ball?
I have never been hit by a golf ball, not yet.
Because there's a golf course right across the way.
I
Hi, guys.
actually work at the country club.
Yeah.
That goes with the golf course.
Do you ever wait till right when he's gonna swing and just like yell something?
I'm usually too busy to even pay attention to him. So.
Yeah, it's so fun. Or air horn? Maybe we could get air horn right when he's like right.
I'll try it out.
I see you got an FFA shirt on.
I do. I'm an FFA. Yep.
Okay, are you doing anything special with that?
I actually just made it to nationals for my proficiency award and my SAE, which is a supervised agriculture experience.
Really?
And this is my project,
Well,
my sunflowers. And I had to do a whole write-up essay, basically put in all of our like financial information, and it sends it to the organization and they judge you. And for the state level, I won a gold award, and so that sends me to nationals in the fall.
So, what happens if you win nationals?
I guess you just get a lot of street cred, I guess. I think it'd be really cool. I have high hopes. I had to do a bunch of corrections on mine after it went through the state level, and we sent that in at the end of June. So we'll see what happens in October.
I can't fit into my jacket anymore.
I'm not surprised. I just got a new one. We finally got our own.
She's not surprised. That's what she said. I'm not surprised. Okay. It was a pleasure.
Thank you.
No, congratulations on what you're doing. It's really, really cool.
Thank you.
So we're at the stand and we're talking with Harley.
Yes.
And this is your deal, right?
Yes.
So what do you do?
So basically every morning me and my sister wake up and we go cut down at this field, and we also have a field down at my dairy farm, and we cut all these sunflowers and then put them into bouquets of 5 right here, and we sell them, obviously. And then we have little arrangements here that we get flowers, and we have these little mason jars. And I do these specifically. You just make them up, put flowers in them, and basically just make them look pretty so they will sell.
I mean, there's more to it than that. How do you make them look? Because this, it looks like there's a bee. Is that thing going to get me?
No, it's okay. It won't.
Yeah, stop whining. I mean, this looks like something you would see in a professional flower shop.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to be mean, but you're a young lady. How did you learn to do something that looks so professional?
It basically just took years of practice. I don't really know how to explain it. I was very crafty as a kid. I would love to draw, love to glue everything together, and it just took a lot of practice, seeing where everything fit in and seeing just how it looked.
Yeah. Before the interview, one of those jars was like an inch out of the way, and you had to make sure.
Yes.
Is that the way you are?
It is. It very much is. I'm very gotta keep things tidy.
You've got the prices, so people will just leave the money, take the flowers, and hopefully that's the way it goes.
Yes.
Yeah. Most of the time, people are honest, though,
Yeah,
right?
mostly.
Okay. There's always some bad people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always is.
So is this something that you want to expand on or go into as you grow up?
I want to go to college for things like this. Like, I would love to take a horticulture class, which I've already done in high school. And I just thought this business would be such a great thing to grow on, especially up with my dairy farm, because I am in love with the animals, and I would love to just like bring that all together. So.
What's it like working with family? Because your sister didn't say good things about you.
It can be rough at times.
Yeah,
but
I imagine.
Mostly, it's pretty fun because, you know, you're kind of bonded by it.
And you only have so many years before everybody goes their own way.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, how old are you?
I'm 15.
All right. And this is, I mean, your sister is an FFA, are you?
Yes.
Anyway, this is very cool. And I love it because, I mean, most kids your age are, I don't know what you guys are doing, reading teen magazines about Justin Timberlake or stuff like that. I don't know what you do, but yeah, you're out here, you're doing a side hustle, you're interacting with people. I think it's very, very cool.
Thank you.
All right, well, thanks for being on.
Thank you.
Thanks for spending some time with us here on SharkFarmer TV. For more stories about people in agriculture, catch my shows on Rural Radio Channel 147 Sirius XM. There's more in-depth discussions on my podcast, and of course, you can check out previous episodes of this show on my YouTube channel. Find out more at sharkfarmer.com.